Here's the supplies I used to make this card. A Cuttlebug embossing folder, kind of a plaid pattern, classic stamp pad from Stampin' Up! In basic black, a couple of Father's Day related stamps, a card base in white trimmed to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches, this piece of designer paper that I got from this Stampin' Up! Designer paper pack, and it has all these really cute designs that are smaller scale for card making. They're great. And I cut out this little oval piece out of the same pattern, or same piece because it's patterned on the back. And then this is a scrap I'll be using to stamp on, and then some blue cardstock. Now I'm going to speed things up so we don't have to watch it in real time, but my stamp wasn't inking up properly, so I ended up stamping it 3 times just to get a good impression. And then the Father's Day sentiment I stamped on that small scrap. And then I really sped things up here so you don't have to watch me cut this all out, but I cut out the sentiment and the little recliner. Now I'm going to emboss that piece of designer paper through the Cuttlebug, and I'm using the A plate and 2 B plates, and of course the embossing folder. And here's what the embossed piece looks like. And I'm going to adhere that down to the front of the card. A little layout here so you can see where we're going with it. And now I'm just going to use adhesive runner to put the little rug down, but I'm going to use foam dots for on the back of the recliner as well as on the back of the Father's Day sentiment. I just like the dimension that that gives. Now I really hated that this card didn't have any sparkle to it, and I pulled out my Tailored Expression gems and grabbed a couple of these little tiny gems to adhere to the side. And I'm going to use Crystal Effects, and you'll notice I poke a pin into the nozzle to unclog it. I just keep that along the side of my bottle with a little piece of painter's tape. And lesson learned, start the Crystal Effects off your project so it doesn't accidentally just gush out onto your project and ruin what you've been working on. And then I just kind of set those little guys right on top of the little dots that the stamp had on it, and just the perfect amount of bling for Dad. And then here I decided that I needed a sentiment on the inside, so I grabbed this little clear stamp that says "You are the best," and then I punched it out with a 7/8 inch circle punch, but my punch was acting up, so you'll see here that I went around the edge with the Tempting Turquoise stamp, or excuse me, marker, just to disguise the rough edges. And I put a foam dot on it, put it in the inside of the card, and there you have it. A really quick and easy and handsome looking Father's Day card. Well, I'm really glad you stopped, and thanks for watching.